everybody. We are still doing the watch-alongs for WrestleMania 1 through 39. We are finally on number 3. We are getting there very fucking slowly, but we will get there. So today is number 3. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. So, WrestleMania 3, we are popping it off with Vinnie Mac in Michigan. Crowd looks wild for WrestleMania 3. It is so crazy. I don't know what happened there. Hey, Jake, the tribal chief. So, oh. Aretha Franklin. Okay, come through. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna fast forward through this because I don't care. Yeah, WrestleMania 3. I heard it's better than WrestleMania 2, which I don't think really means much because WrestleMania 2 was a hot boo-boo mess, trash. Didn't love it. So now I'm just fast forwarding to the actual show because now we're doing the American national anthem. And I don't know the words. So we're just going to pass that. So today, the one that I'm the most excited for, and I said this before and I will say it again, is the adorable Adrian Adonis versus Roddy Piper. I'm super excited for that because Roddy Piper, A, and B, now I love Adrian Adonis for absolutely no fucking reason. And, 6-man tag match, British Bulldogs and Tito Santana versus the Hart Foundation and Dangerous Danny Davis. Hey, we are pro wrestling. We are pro wrestling. Sorry. Good afternoon. It has been a long morning. I will say that. It has already been me. I work from home some days. Oh, so right now we're getting the Can-Am connection. I don't love them. So through this stream, I'm going to be drinking this because I didn't even fucking eat because I've been all over the place. Hey, Trey, how's it going? This looks really disgusting, but I promise it's not. It's like avocado, kale, spinach, banana, carrot, and oat milk vanilla. That actually sounds really disgusting, but it's not. Cowboy Bob Orton. And we are in Michigan. I would love to see a wrestling event in Michigan. Not even necessarily WWE, but I feel like Michigan people go fucking hard. Michigana. I don't know what they call them. Michiganians. I feel like they go hard with the wrestling. But of course, The main event of WrestleMania 3 is another match with Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. So I know this is very iconic, very historic. Michiganers. You are one of them. Well, I feel like you guys go hard. I know in Canada, on the other, right over the border in Windsor, people fucking love wrestling. And every time I see a live crowd from Detroit, Michigan, or Windsor, it always goes so hard. Already, I will say from WrestleMania 2 to 3, I already like this setup better. And I think because WrestleMania 2, they did go to 4 different places, right? Like New York, whatever. I don't know. I like this. It's more open. It looks better. Looks like they're outside. They're in a dome, whatever. I like that already. This is already drawing me in to want to watch it more than WrestleMania 2. Trey, hope you're doing well today. I am doing pretty good today, actually. I'm a little more alive and awake than last week. Last week, if you guys were here, I was dead ass tired because I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning to help my friend buy a plane ticket. Stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning and she still didn't buy it. So I woke up the next day and did this and then had to help her buy her ticket more because I don't know. I don't know why it took her over 12 hours to buy a fucking plane ticket, but so this is Can-Am Connection, which is Rick Martel and Tom Zink versus Cowboy Bob Orton. Oh, managed by Mr. Fuji. I didn't even see him. I need to get me a spoon for this fucking thing. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. There is no way I can drink this. Happy. Oh, Trey, that's good to hear. You're okay. Sorry, y'all. I really needed a spoon. I haven't eaten. That's good to hear. Hope you're okay. What are you doing for your birthday? Are you going to do anything exciting? Did you do something on the weekend? I've always been jealous of people with fall birthdays. Fall birthdays are the KJ in with the happy birthday. Happy birthday. Just chilling and eating. That's the best kind of birthday, my dude. Yeah, I don't really celebrate my birthday too much anymore. I usually just go canoeing because I'm like that. But other than that, I don't really celebrate my birthday. I just want to eat and canoe, make hot dogs on the fire. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Good morning. Good late morning. I'm trying to figure out if Bob Orton looks anything like Randy Orton. Like they look exactly the same, but nothing the same, all at the same time. You gotta be kidding me. Bob had Easy Bake 305. You are absolutely right. Bob has curly hair. I honestly believe that he does not have curly hair. I believe that that is a perm. It's a manufactured curly bob, if you will. Well, it looks like Can Am Connection just beat Mr. Fuji's team, which like seems to be a pretty big upset. People do not love this. Are they twins? Like, who are these people? Man, they really need to start bringing foam fingers back. Like, that seemed to be a pretty 80s and 90s thing, right? Coco Beware. Coco Beware sounds like a really good drag name, by the way. Versus the natural Butch Reed. Coco Beware. Coco Beware kind of looks like Jake something, to be honest. Sorting through this because I just don't care. I left Bray. I left flowers for Bray yesterday at his grave. He still has tons of flowers, though. Oh, that's Easy Bake. That's amazing. I didn't realize that he was like. Well, I guess they did have his funeral, right? So sad. I saw his girlfriend, I guess just girlfriend. I saw her post about Bray Wyatt and it was so sad. I can't even handle it. His poor babies, seriously. I don't even want to think about it. Like, how old is his youngest child? Like, I think that kid is like 2. All right, so Coco Beware, goodbye. So now we have Hillbilly Jim, Little Beaver, and the Haiti Kid versus King Kong Bundy, Little Tokyo, and Lord Littlebrook. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, his youngest child is 2, which is so sad to think about. Like, they're not really going to have any real memories with their dad. Like, oh, I can't even think about it. I can't. The 80s were. Is this still the 80s? This is still the 80s. They just have like what are they? What do we call them? Little people? little people. They have little people and they're just like picking them up, and I can't. Dressed up like an indigenous okay. Yeah, this shit would not fly in 2023. That's for sure. This would be Hillbilly Jim. I love him. He is dancing with the little people. Very interesting stuff, that is for sure. Definitely different kinds of entertainment back in 1987. They need more hillbilly wrestlers. Like, who are some hillbilly wrestlers right now? Hillbilly, is that the technical term? You know, like the Briscoes, like more chicken farmer wrestlers. We're missing that in wrestling nowadays. Unless I'm missing somebody. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now. But more trailer park wrestlers. We need Jimmy. Oh my God. Jimmy Wang Yang. Good, love it. Good shout right there. Love that. It's the little people for me. I can't. I honestly, I'm trying. I honestly am trying my hardest with Wrestlemania 3. But so far, it's the little people being little people. Somebody correct me if it's not, if the correct terminology is not little people, but the little people being body slammed by King Kong Bundy. I literally don't want any part of this. Okay, moving on, please, for the love of God. So, Junkyard Dog versus King Harley Race. Okay. This I might be able to handle a little bit more, for the love of God. Oh, with the fabulous Moolah. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Gilly. Hi, Gilly. I think they called it midget. I think they did call it midgets back then. I don't think that they I don't think we use midgets anymore. But yeah, I think back in 1987, I think the term was indeed midgets. I don't think I should say that, but please don't cancel me. That's just what they used to say. 1987, it was most definitely, yeah. But oh shit. Watching King Kong Bundy body slam them. It's a different time. It was a different time back then. I don't know. I wasn't really born yet. Oh, Brian. Yeah, I don't love this guy. I remember Vader on Boy Meets World. Easy Bake. Oh my God. I love that. I loved Boy Meets World. What was the principal? Mr. Heaney? Oh, that show was phenomenal. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Junkyard Dog. Oh, I still need to watch the episode of Dark Side of the Ring. I really need to watch that. Junkyard Dog. I still have not gotten past Doink the Clown. I'm still there. Mr. Feeney, not Heaney. Yes, thank you so much. I loved that show. Topanga. was like the queen of the world back then. Mr. Feeney and oh my god, but Saved by the Bell, Mr. Belding, he was the best, the superior principal for sure. Eric Tate. Hello, Mr. Tate. That's such a nice last name. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because of Sharon Tate. I love that last name. I was in 7th grade in 1987. Okay. I was not in any grade. I wasn't born. They had 90s Con and they had all of them. Even Mr. Feeney was there too. He's 97. Mr. Feeney is 90. Is he still alive? Somebody fact check that. Mr. Feeney. They just had it? When? Like he's still alive? That's crazy. Junkyard Dog is now chasing Bobby the Brain Heenan around the ring. Now he got back in the ring with the King Harley Race. King Harley Race, never heard of him. I'm not going to lie to you. Not only that, I don't like him. He's not my favorite. Right off the top, you know that guy that everybody says Kenny Omega looks like with the curly hair? Max Marks or whatever? That's what this guy looks like to me. I was 4 years away from being born in 1987. I was still 4 years away from being born. Yeah. These aren't WrestleManias that I would go back and watch normally. I'm glad I'm doing it now. So this is something I've always wanted to do. So I'm glad I'm doing it. But probably won't go back, Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I still think something happened with Bob Saget. You mean to tell me Danny Tanner fell and died? I don't think so, dude. I don't know. Weirder shit has happened in life, Sometimes you just fall and die out of nowhere. I don't know. Bob Saget, though, have you ever watched Bob Saget's stand-up comedy? Dude was so overdoing family television, he just lost his effing mind. I loved it. Easy Bake 305 this past weekend. Yeah, he's still kicking. Oh, good for him. Was he like up and moving and all that stuff? C Money. I'm not going to click that because I'm not really sure what you're trying to say, C Money, but I'm scared of what you're saying. Harley Race is the most famous for his time in NWA, the world champion in the 70s and early 80s, notable feuding with, I don't like him. Not my faces. Big Dog. How's it going, Big Dog? Never cared for Bob Saget. I loved Full House growing up. Also, So Junkyard Dog just took an L over this King Harley Race. And he's getting booed, rightfully so, over him. I never want to see him again. I'm offended by his existence, to be honest, for absolutely no reason. But yeah, Bob Saget, me and my family used to watch Funniest Home Videos all the time. I think a lot of people did. Bob Saget, and I just love like the progression of his character. Just like from straight family cheesy television into what he was doing in his stand-up was like Loved it. He made some really inappropriate jokes. Let's be completely honest. Some that he probably shouldn't have made. That being said, loved him. Loved it. Yes, Junkyard Dog just hit King Race over the head with a chair. Thank you, Junkyard Dog. Bless you. Mr. Feeney was in a wheelchair, but in good health. At 97, we should all be in a wheelchair, whether we need it or not. Like, we've walked enough, you know? It's enough. Like, we don't need to be doing this anymore. It's just all sit in a wheelchair. Junkyard Dog's putting on King. He's putting on his little regal cape. I love him. I love him so much. He's just walking away with it. See you fucking later. Junkyard Dog is A1. Look at him. He's so cute. And he's giving the fucking regal wave and everything. His little king wave. He lost, but he won my heart repeatedly. Love him. Junkyard Dog is the king of my life. Harley Race, former 8-time NWA World Champion, one of the most infamous heels at the time. Legendary rivalry with Ric Flair. Harley's one who put a bounty on Ric Flair to get him out of wrestling. Yeah, I hate him. I don't take it back. Hate him. He annoys me. For absolutely no reason. I just want to choose to hate him because he beat Junkyard Dog. So now forever, we are, bitter rivals to the end. Bye. Easy bake, but you know what Harley ain't? What Harley ain't? A king? Acceptable? The flying jet? Woo! There you go. No, here's Hulk Hogan on the mic, backstage with Vinnie Mac. Man, I said this last time, but how much Vince McMahon looks like his son when he was younger? Like, him and Shane are twins. Twins. It's crazy. I used to have one of my biggest crushes growing up. Like, everybody had a crush growing up in pro wrestling if you were a pro wrestling fan. Mine was 100% Shane McMahon and Christian, but Shane McMahon. Not Vinnie Mac, though, because he's not a good person. Tomorrow is National Eddie Kingston Becomes World Champion Day. We are pro wrestling. You are completely correct. Eddie Kingston's going to be walking out there. Eddie Kingston 2 belts. I am so fucking stoked to see my man, Eddie Kingston, be Ring of Honor World Champion. Because this should have happened before. So now we're going to get it now. Claudio can suck an egg. And that is that. Bye. Bye, Claudio. Bye-bye. And that's how I really feel. Junkyard Dog recorded a song for wrestling albums, came out in the early 80s. I think you can find it on YouTube. It's called Greg. Big Dog, I expect you to send me a link of that on my Twitter. Because Grab Them Cakes is my new favorite song. I've never heard it, but I know I love it. Junkyard Dog, Grab Them Cakes. Done. My old favorite song 3 seconds ago, before I knew this information, was Queen of the Double Wide, but now it's Grab Them Cakes. I can't with that, man. Love it. Send it to me on Twitter immediately. Thank you, Big Dog. Always bringing me real information and news. I don't care about Jade Cargill going to the WWE. I don't care that CM Punk isn't suing Tony Khan. What I do care about is Grab Them Cakes. Life's short. Grab them cakes. Brutus Beefcake. Man, Brutus Beefcake is a fashion icon. Fashion icon. Look at that. Well, you can't see it. But if you could, man is wearing, what is that? A tiger floor-length jacket with shoulder pads. Like, he always has good outfits, but this one particularly good. Oh, with gloves. It came with gloves. It comes with gloves. Love it. The 80s, you know what? I might not love the wrestling. I might not love it. Some of favesies, but the fucking the fashion, y'all. More men should wear glove jackets. 100%. Love it. It's a wrap. He wins. Grab them cakes. I didn't make enough coffee. Big Dog, I love what Gorilla Monsoon said about Beefcake's outfit. It looks like a hand grenade went off in his pocket. I'm a big fan. He's still wearing the gloves, too. Love it. Love it. So, where are we now? The Rugo brothers. I have a very bad accent. Rugo brothers. I can't say that. And the Dream Team, Valentine and Beefcake. Okay, let's go Beefcake. Let's go. I love his outfits. I think they're great. I should have brought all of my VHS. I should have looked at what's happening with number 1. Or number 4. I mean, it's obviously main evented. Part 4 is obviously main evented by Hulk Hogan, because that happens from like fucking WrestleMania 1 to like 25. I'm over it. I'm sick of seeing him. Roddy Piper! Piper's Pit! Okay, so now they're backstage. Was Roddy Piper always hot, or am I just watching too much 80s wrestling? Like, I'm very confused. Or maybe it's just because he's Scottish. I don't know. See, WWF title tournament not main evented by Hogan. I just don't even want to see him on any more pay-per-views. I don't even care if he's like the first. I'm just over him. Adorable Adonis! I mean, he did attack Roddy Piper, so I should hate him, but I can't because I like him so much. I've owned the WrestleMania 14 VHS since 1998. It's my favorite Mania ever. Yeah, I have WrestleMania 14. I have WrestleMania 1 through 18, and then I have them sporadically after that. But I think it's 1 through 18 in my box set. But can't wait to get to 14. I can't wait to get out of like the 10s. Here comes Adorable Adonis. Adorable Adonis is coming down with Jimmy Hart. Okay. Oh, damn, where do I find me one of you? Usually in a state of depression. That's usually where I am. The old King of the Rings were super good too. Yeah, after I'm done WrestleMania, I think I want to watch like old. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do old like TNA or ECW. But I think the next one me and Anthony were talking about was watching all of the Monster Balls. Monster Balls? Pause. But from TNA Impact. Because the Monster Ball is like fucking fantastic. So Adorable Adonis is the best. I love him so much. But I love Roddy better. Obviously, more. But Roddy Piper running down to the ring in his kilt. More men should wear kilts for sure. Well, I guess they do, but in Scotland. He's the Roddy. I'm so sad I never got to meet him. Roddy Piper's farewell match. I love Roddy when he fights McMahon. I love Roddy when he does anything. He's like one of the best. One of the best. Oh, okay. So Roddy Piper is beating Adrian Adonis with a belt, first of all, but the thing that shocked me was Adorable Adonis took his shirt off and he looks like he's wearing a diaper, and I wish I could not see this. Not body shaming, just it looks like a grown man wearing a diaper. And I'm scared. Farewell match, more like his last match as a full time wrestler. Yeah. Roddy Piper's farewell match. So that's just what they call it. But yeah, definitely not farewell after this. Oh, hold on. There you go, hun. Grab them cakes complete with Junkyard Dog's Titran is on Twitter. Cannot wait. I might have to live react to that over on TikTok or something. I because I'm so fucking excited. This is Piper's first WrestleMania as a face. Yeah, to me, Roddy Piper reminds me of MJF and what MJF is doing right now, because like he's never truly like heel face, you know? Heel face, face heel. It's just kind of a complex character, and that's what I love about him. MDB999 diaper booty. Diaper booty. I'm gonna have to clip this out with a picture of him in his diaper booty. I'm very it's definitely, if you are not watching WrestleMania 3 while I watch it, definitely pull up a photo of adorable Adrian Adonis and his diaper booty, because it is a sight to see. Really is. It will change your life. For the better or the worse, I don't know, but I am forever changed. It is very odd. He frightens me just in everything that he does. So You know what? I was really excited. I was really excited for this match, and it's not disappointing me. Does he have nipples on his gut? What is happening? So he's wearing like this weird diaper with these nipples on. Like, what is that? Big Dog Piper's career took off like a shot when he turned face. He went on to become one of the most popular icons of all time. He's right up there with Hogan. Fun fact, Piper was Bret and Owen Hart's cousin. All Canadians are kind of related, I guess, somewhere. I wonder if maybe I should do like that 23andMe and see if I'm related to Bret Hart somehow. We both complain a lot, so maybe. Maybe that's just a Canadian thing. Maybe we love to complain. I'm a big kid now. Does he have nipples on his gun? No, but it's really weird. Yes, these like little things coming out of his underpant diaper thing. It's very strange. Toys R Us, Toys R Us logo on his. I love it. It's so. This Adrian Adonis guy is so friggin' odd, but in the best way. I absolutely love it. It's just so left field. I absolutely love him. No, they're not. They're like these like little puffs coming out of his gut, like these little round. Like I think it's just a part of his trunks, but it looks like I don't know. It looks very odd. Look up a photo, man. Like it's not. Oh, the little he does kind of look like a Gerber baby. And right now, the Gerber baby is choking out Roddy Piper, so I'm not thrilled. He has, but it kind of looks like he does have udders though, and I think that's kind of the point. Like I think it's. Oh, he choked out Roddy, but Brutus Beefcake was that Brutus Beefcake got back in the ring and like woke Roddy up. It's very weird. And it looks like he has something shoved down the front of his pants too, or I don't really know what's going on. But now Roddy Piper is choking out adorable Adonis, so I love to see it. Oh my god, big dog. Yay! Roddy Piper won his farewell match. Love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, he kind of cheated, but I love to see it. This is where Beefcake turns face and becomes Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah, he's shaving Adonis's head right now, which is probably for the best. He's actually doing him a favor because that hair is atrocious. Hey, Ronnie Hood. We are watching Wrestlemania 3. Right now we are on, well, it just finished up. Roddy Piper versus Adrian Adonis. Now Brutus Beefcake is shaving or cutting off Adrian's hair. We Are Pro Wrestling. It's said a little over a year after the show, Adonis would pass away in a van accident in Canada. Yeah, KJ told me about that. He hit a moose, which is like not funny, but it's like the most Canadian thing I've ever heard. I used to live in Whitehorse, which is in the Northwest Territories, between BC and Alaska. And I used to see moose all the time. We would eat moose. They were fucking everywhere. Moose in person, if you have not seen a moose, a full-grown moose in person, they are huge. Like if you hit them in a car, like you are gonna get hurt more over the fucking moose. They are huge. You didn't see the moose. Moose are fast for how big they are. I don't really know what happened, but all I know is the moose probably ran out into the road. They have signs all over like northern Canada saying like watch out for the moose. Ah, those bagpipes. Could have been at night. And that's the other thing. So when I was driving from BC up to Whitehorse, and like those roads are dark. Like they need to, I don't know. It's crazy. Who knows what happened? Maybe he swerved to get away from the moose, and moose are something you should always look out for, the moose or geese when you're in Canada, because those moths will bite your tushy. Canada is more dangerous than you think. All right. So, what are we looking forward to next, y'all? What's next? Makes you wonder, what does more damage, a deer or a moose? You could see the damage a deer can do to a car. Yeah, I think a moose for sure. Mises and here mises and geeses are very dangerous. Very, very true. Those geeses and mises are something. Okay, y'all, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Whew, okay, I feel much better. Thank you for your patience. All right, what's next? All right, we got the Heart Foundation, y'all. Where are you going up against? Oh, it's Tito Santana again. I really like him. I enjoy him. So it is, I just lost it. Oh, the Heart Foundation and Dangerous Danny Davis versus the British Bulldogs and Tito Santana. Love it. Love seeing Bret Hart. Love it. Canadian fucking legend. Love Bret Hart. Speaking of the Hart Foundation, seems like the WWE wants to. Oh my God. Bret Hart is such a baby. So Bret Hart actually, I totally forgot. Bret Hart opened a bar restaurant in Calgary, Alberta, and I will be going to Alberta in May. I absolutely have to go to Bret Hart's bar. That's what I'm going to do. I totally forgot until right now that he opened a bar like a couple years ago. MDB 99. I had a signed Tito Santana photo as a kid. I don't know. Oh, I hate when that happens. I like the British Bulldogs, but after what I heard they used to do to that poor fucking dog, I don't know. Doesn't make me very fucking happy. Animal abuse is not okay. Dynamite Kid, Davey Boy Smith, huge fan. But don't pretend you love that dog because you're MDB 999, Bret Hart's bar, more than Bret's bar. I really want to go to his bar though. So when I do in the spring, because I am not going to Alberta in the winter, absolutely not. But when I do, I will take some video of his bar because it is supposed to be really nice. You can't trust those British. Merca. Well, I'm Canadian, but so Canada, fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah. We're gonna say the motherfucking thing. What are they doing to that poor dog? They're like holding him up by his armpits. I hate it. I really don't like it. They used to like get that dog high and stuff. I don't know. It's too much. You're still North American. I'm Canadian. Please don't call me American. Please don't do that. No, I'm kidding. Y'all are all right, depending on what state you're from. Did the men from okay. Man, Dynamite Kid was so good. Too bad about like all his other stuff, but big fan. I do love Bret Hart, but if I had to pick between HBK and Bret Hart, I'm going with I'm going with HBK every time. If I had to choose. Tito just tagged in Davey Boy. I love this thruple, the British Bulldogs and Tito Santana. You know, it's pretty good. Man, Jimmy Hart was next level odd in like the best way. I'm from the good old land of Lincoln, Illinois. Illinois is pretty good. I'm just talking about like, when I think about Alabama, Arkansas, that part of America scares me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially Arkansas. I have a friend, if you want to call him a friend, he's more of a acquaintance from Arkansas, and he has some bad experiences from there. Thruple. It's the thruple of the British Bulldogs and Tito Santana. Love it. Love this thruple. The Bible Belt. Yeah. The Bible Belt scares me a little bit. Even in Canada, like our Bible Belt, I wouldn't say is like as intense as yours. But Alberta, they got some Bible Belt ishy stuff happening, Arkansas isn't all that bad. Like not all of Arkansas, but like there's it's like Alberta. Like not all of Alberta is bad, but there's these little towns, where it gets a little strange. The worst part of Arkansas is the bugs. I could imagine that. Kind of like with Florida, But that being said, I do want to go to Arkansas. There's some places in Arkansas that look beautiful, Alberta sounds like a strict church woman. It's mountainous. They don't like to listen to science like that. Is that a strict church woman? Mountainous and don't like to listen to science? Sounds about right. I don't know. I haven't been to church in a long time. I used to go to church every week. Every week. Is Jade joining McMahon Company for some more bucks? I think she's going there to, money. But I think also she said she wanted to do movies, right? Like I think Jade is more using pro wrestling to advance her career, which is fine. I mean, do what you got to do. And I think she's fantastic. I love Jade Cargill. I think she's super talented. She's super charismatic. Whether she's great in the ring or not, I think she's good. But I think this is like I think pro wrestling for her, it seems like a stepping stone. She's been pretty open about the fact that she wants to do movies, right? So it is what it is. If you like Junkyard Dogs, grab them cakes, which I will. You should hear Jimmy Hart's single on that same album, Eat Your Heart Out, Rick Springfield. I can't wait. Jade is going for a bigger stage. AEW can't provide that for sure. Like we're watching WWF right now from the 80s, So I would hope that WWE has a bigger stage than AEW at this point. Be kind of sad if they didn't. Ramit, according to the wrestling entertainment sources, Mercedes Moné, Edge, Mandy Rose could be part of Tony Khan's firm very soon. I think Mandy Rose going to AEW would make the most sense She could go back to WWE, but then she'd have to quit everything else. And I think she just wants to do what Mandy Rose wants to do, as she should, because it's her life. So, yeah. Mandy Rose having a fan page apparently is offensive to their sensibilities, but Vince McMahon doing what Vince McMahon does is a-okay. So, yeah, whatever. It's a big corporation. Men get away with a lot. It's fine. Well, TNA has been around longer and AEW has a bigger stage than them. They also have more money. AEW has more money. So money comes into play. WWE has the more time, more money. Money does come into play quite a bit. Mandy Rose can do anything she wants. She's God gift to Earth. Facts. Well-rounded Leo, welcome. Hello. I have never seen you here before, I don't think, but hello. Starcade series. You should watch the Starcade series. Okay, well, go follow me on Twitter. Tell me what I should watch, and I will watch it. Probably here. AEW Vanish Outcast Fiction, very childish storyline of AEW. What? Hello? On the second wrestling album, Mean Gene sings a song called Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. Why have I never listened to this? Because these sound fantastic. Big Dog! And you just grab them cakes. Grab them. I haven't even... This match was so good, but I barely watched it because of Grab Them Cakes. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Gonna be a good day. I'm gonna go for a walk after this and just listen to Grab Them Cakes on repeat. Hoochie who? Hoochie coo. Exactly. Oh, well, Impact better get their money up and not their funny up. I always enjoyed NWA wrestling with Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Rock and Roll, Midnight Express more than WWE. There was a time, I don't know, I always seem to like something better than WWE. I'm going to be completely frank with you guys. WWE always comes in a second to me when it comes to other wrestling promotions, to be honest. And I don't know why that is. It was actually number one there for a hot minute. Mandy Rose ratings for what's TRP? I don't know what that means, but let's get Mandy Rose back into wrestling because I miss her and she's fantastic. Oh, Andre is backstage with the Brain and Mean Gene. No, hun. Words. Oh, jeez. Andre the Giant just standing like a fucking statue right now. Not moving, not even blinking. This man is not even blinking. Oh, television rating points, aka TRP. Thank you very much, because I had no idea. NW, this man hasn't blinked once. Andre the Giant is freaking me out. Maybe I should be Andre the Giant for Halloween. NWA back in the day was the show to watch, especially with Barry Windham joining the Four Horsemen, best formation of the group ever. Maybe he's just like, maybe that's why Tony Khan doesn't blink. Maybe he just really likes Andre the Giant. My eyeballs get so dry. I don't know how people just stand there like that. Oh my God. Ooh. Maybe I'll watch some NWA in 2026 because it's going to take me half the effing year to get through Wrestlemania. And then I have to do ECW. And then I got to do TNA. And then I got to go to NWA. It's a lot of fucking wrestling out there, y'all. And ECW and TNA are always going to take, first priority. I love watching Eric Tate, Mr. Tate. I love watching old school WWF shows, Superstars of Wrestling, Wrestling Challenge, and Primetime Wrestling was my favorite TV show. Andre the Giant is off the Tony Khan. The thing about Tony Khan is I think he might be like autistic or something. Well, that's not to be mean. I know autistic people and they act very much like Tony Khan. He just looks really awkward, People that bully Tony Khan probably kick dogs for fun, And if you feel like I'm talking about you, I probably am. Oh, well, I wish I could stay around, but I got to go to work. Boo earns. Pause. Oh, hon, you should definitely go as well. Hella. I don't think I can do that. WrestleMania 2000 is my jam. I can't wait to get to like the mid to late 90s and on of WrestleMania. I'm super excited. Right now, we're looking at birds. Who's this? Relax, buddy. If this is what I think it is, I'm fast forwarding through it because I don't care. What is this? MDB doesn't really get good until like 13. I'm only at 3 MDB, okay? Don't do this to me. No, I think you're lying. The only match from this WrestleMania that I've really enjoyed so far has been Roddy Piper versus Adrian. And the 6-man tag match with the British Bulldogs, Hart Foundation, Tito, and Davis. But like other than that, I really just want to die. So there's that. Boston. From Massachusetts. I was thinking about you yesterday because I tried to watch Monday Night Raw, and then I decided that I like myself. And then I started watching a true crime documentary, and it was like called, what was the city called? But it was in Massachusetts. It'll come to my brain. And it was fucking terrifying. This city in Massachusetts. Oh, what was it called? I'll figure it out. Von Wagner looks like Andre the Giant. Like this. Well-rounded Leo. I disagree. WrestleMania 5, 6, and especially WrestleMania 8 are great. I'm going to take your word for it. Well-rounded Leo. I can't think of what those ones are off the top of my head because I have a really shit memory. But I like where your mind's at because I don't want to think that all of these WrestleManias are going to suck until WrestleMania 13. There is a frigging bird. Who is this? I'm going to fast forward through this because there's a fucking macaw. My mom brought home a macaw. My mom used to save animals. She was like an animal rescuer. And she brought home a fucking macaw. And we had it for a year before she gave it to a bird sanctuary, like found somewhere to put it. So now I have like PTSD from these freaking birds. I hate them. Sounds about right, LOL. Freetown. No. I will get the name of it. Can't remember right now. Oh, thank God. That was just awful. Okay. They're not going to suck, but they're not going to be the best ones. Oh, yeah. I'm not expecting the WrestleManias from the 80s, early 90s to be like chock full of entertainment. No offense for you guys that like 80s wrestling. Okay, so now we got. Oh, Randy Savage. I almost called him Randall Savage. Randall Savage versus Ricky the Steamboat. Randall. Oh my God. George the Animal Steel just grabbed Miss Elizabeth and just carried her out of there. It's Coco Beware. He was a lot better before he joined WWE. He became became a comedy act before when he joined WWE. Macho Man Randall Savage. I'm just going to start calling him that. Now, Randy Randall Savage icon. So what is this for? Intercontinental title match between Randall and Ricky. Yeah. Man was on his own wavelength for sure. Makes me so sad what happened with Miss Elizabeth and Randall Savage. It really does. And then she started. Who did she date when she died? Lex Luger. The worst. Absolutely the worst. I just saw an old Macho Man clip earlier. Was it the cream of the crop? This Savage Steamboat match was the match that inspired a generation of fans to become wrestlers. Let's go. And of course, Queen Elizabeth looking like a queen, just looking magnificent. Oh God, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. Do you think Mike Bailey's trying to be Ricky Steamboat but failing miserably? Do you think that's what's happening? Lex Luger looks like a Demi Gorgon. Sir. No, he was talking about real men show the whole range of emotions. Oh, that, yeah, very good. Boston Gamer. I currently finishing up Royal Rumble 20. Oh my God. George the Animal Steel is coming out with Ricky Steamboat. That is very interesting. I kind of wish I was watching Royal Rumble 2000 right now. But we do got Ricky versus Randall, so I'm pretty excited about that. Well, I usually do, or I always have been, doing my reviews of Wrestlemania on my own channel. And I'm going to be completely honest, this one's going to take me like 30 seconds to make because I care very little about this WrestleMania. Also, we are pro wrestling. Savage laid out the entire match spot for spot. He made Steamboat memorize the entire thing, quizzing him about random points of his notes he made. Pro wrestling with the wrestling facts at all times. Love it. MDB999, I just saw Ricky Steamboat at Collision 2 weeks ago. Oh, you were there live, yeah? I'd really love for AEW to come back to Toronto and do not the Scotiabank Theatre. I would love to go see Collision live. And if I do, I'm going to sit front row because I want to be close to the stage, A. B, I really need to be close to FTR because I love them. Well-rounded Leo. My favorite WrestleMania is Ada has Ric Flair versus Macho Man, which is a great match storyline, and Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper. More Roddy Piper, please. Yes, I was there all out weekend. Oh, nice. How was that live? I want to see Collision live so bad. They need to come back to Toronto immediately. And so does Impact Wrestling, because Impact Wrestling has not announced anything in Toronto. Last show I went to, Emergence, was announced at the previous show. So I don't know why they're slacking on coming back to Toronto, but I'm over it officially. Ooh. Good. I was at the very first Collision. It was pretty lit. The one All Out weekend was disappointing because of CM Punk. Yeah, he wouldn't have. Was he at Collision? Sorry, how did that work? He was probably gone by then, right? By the time they taped Collision? I don't know. I'm sick of CM Punk. I'm sick of hearing about him. I hope he's done with professional wrestling. I hope he goes away. I love CM Punk, but I'm just that whole thing with CM Punk and AEW was exhausting. I am exhausted by that man at this point. I'm sure he's very nice in person. I'm sure he's a fantastic gentleman. I'm sure, you know. Now he got fired as I was on the way to Collision. Oh, right. Because the whole speech. Right. Okay. And again, like people are like, I understand like they made Collision for CM Punk or something. I don't know, whatever. But CM Punk is not the reason I tune into Collision, like at all. So him being gone doesn't really affect my life negatively in any way. MDB. CM Punk is my favorite wrestler behind The Rock. Okay, fair. Good list. Who's number 3? CM Punk's great. He's been in so many feuds that I absolutely love. He does so many promos that I absolutely love. I love seeing his face, but I'm just exhausted. I hate nice wrestlers. Most of the greatest wrestlers are jerks. Well-rounded Leo, exactly. Most of the people that were the biggest problems backstage end up being like, look at HBK. Like, man couldn't keep it together for longer than 15 seconds, but he's one of the greatest. And that's the thing when you're a great creative person, or you're a person that goes far in life, you usually are a bit of a jerk because you're the person that asks for the most, right? So CM Punk was the reason I started watching AEW more regularly. That's the thing. I was watching AEW since the very, very beginning. So him not being there doesn't really affect me. The Rock, CM Punk, Stone Cold, Batista, and Daniel Bryan. Good list. Love it. The only great wrestler who is nice I know is Ricky Steamboat. What about, like, I feel like Eddie Guerrero was nice. Yeah, he's great. I feel like there are nice ones. I'm just, yeah. The ones that achieve like absolute greatness kind of were asshats, you know? Ricky Steamboat versus Randall Savage. Banger. This is like ahead of its time banger, you know? I gotta watch AEW whenever Willow Nightingale is on, though. Sky Blue too. I love. Okay, both of those women are great, but Willow Nightingale is like, I love her so much. Her energy is fantastic. Bastin. I didn't tune into Collision solely for Punk, as I've been a fan of AEW since the first Dynamite, but Punk was a big factor and creative for the show since he left. It's been awful. I don't think it's been awful. I've liked it. I have liked it. But it's not once what it once was, for sure. And I think because CM Punk is gone, it's going to take it some time to kind of get back on track without him, kind of thing. So I think there's going to be like a transition period. But I feel like they have so many great talents on that show that it's not going to be that hard, you know? Eddie Guerrero had a lot of issues because Eve Drews. Yeah, but I don't think that makes him a bad person. You know, like I don't think that makes him a jerk. I think that makes him sick, but not necessarily like a bad person. My eyes are very blue, yeah, and they change quite a bit from blue to other blue. Like I feel like Eddie Guerrero, back to the Eddie Guerrero thing, like HBK was a droog user that was a jerk to people. Eddie Guerrero was a droog user that was a jerk to himself. You know, like I don't really hear a lot of like Eddie Guerrero was a terrible person backstage stories. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's people that didn't like him. But when it comes to like HBK, like it doesn't seem like he treated anybody all that well. Collision needs to push Ricky Starks to the moon. I think that's what's going to happen. That man is fantastic. I have zero hope that it will get back on track since the same people running Dynamite are going to the same Collision. AEW at this point is almost unwatchable to me. I disagree. If it wasn't for AEW and Impact, I probably wouldn't. I barely watch WWE because it's boring as hell. Getting through that is like burning my brain cells. I hope they turn it around because they have incredible talent. Yeah, I feel like I agree with that. Like they need somebody other than Tony Khan to fix the problem that is creative. But I don't know. I liked Dynamite this week. I liked Collision. People wanted to hate on Collision before it even started, and then it ended up being the banger. So I don't know. I don't think being jerks makes you a bad person. I think called jerks, they stand up for themselves. You can stand up for yourself without being a jerk, though. You know? You can stand up for yourself without stepping all over other people, I believe. You know, you don't have to put other people down or. Brain cells are overrated anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's 2023. Let's take a look around, you know? Brain cells, yeah, definitely overrated for sure. Yeah, so this match really good so far. Miss Elizabeth looking like a queen. She is the main attraction of this match. 100%. Main attraction. Ricky Steamboat and Randall Savage are just here. Queen Elizabeth is definitely. I will say Brian's match was enjoyable for sure. Oh, Ricky Steamboat almost won, but then Randall Savage had his foot on the rope. This match is still going. We've got AI, no need for brain cells. Exactly. Who needs to think for themselves when we have AI? Very true. This match, I feel like a lot of these 80s matches, I'm like, okay, this is from the 80s, you know, like this is got its own flavor. This match, Ricky and Randall, this still holds up today. Like this is a good, solid, stands the test of time kind of match. Love it. Love it. 2. Oh my God. Randall keeps kicking out, my dudes. Randall keeps kicking out. I love that. Well-rounded Leo. It's funny watching old NWA wrestling and see fans go crazy and cheer for a body slam because they told great stories. Oh, 1. No. Randall kicked out again. It's not enough flippity dippity stuff in the 80s. No, definitely not. Just storytelling, I guess, but I don't know. It's not 80s wrestling. Not my faves. But this match, on the other hand, A1. Got that one. Oh, we still have Jake the Snake Roberts with Alice Cooper. Love it. Versus the Honky Tonk Man managed by Jimmy Hart because everybody was managed by Jimmy Hart in the 80s. And oh, did we not get the Killer Bees and versus the Iron Sheik yet? I don't think we did. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. So the ref is knocked out. Randy Savage technically just won the match, but the ref is knocked out. So So Randy Savage is going to ding the bell himself. He's fucking over it. Oh, George the Animal Steel. Mind your business. Dear God. MDB, anytime a ref takes a bump, they're knocked out for like 30 years. Tell me about it. Like, oh, finally he gets up. Oh! Randall Savage just body slammed Ricky Steamboat, but Ricky Steamboat took that, did the roll up, and just won the IC championship. Okay, that match was a banger, obviously. Secondly, I really didn't want to see Randy lose, but okay, I'll take it. It was a good match. I don't know, man. MDB, why is Ricky still a steamboat? He couldn't find a motor after all these years. Did they have motors in the 80s? Somebody look that up. When was the motorboat created? When was that invented? Oh my God. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't get the 3 count, but the ref is knocked out. Like, why is that your fault? Like, why? I really hate that. That is one thing in wrestling I fucking hate. It's like we can all see with our eyeballs that he just won, you know? Like, bye. People are throwing things at Queen Elizabeth. 1886. Did you just make that up? MDB. I feel like you just made that number up. Great match, shitty ending. Shitty. Shit-y. Absolute trash. Stevie Wonder says, speak for yourself. Alice Cooper and Jake the Snake. That mullet. Jake the Snake had the best hair. The best. No, I Googled it. Oh, well, thank you for Googling it. I definitely would never have guessed a motorboat was invented in 1886. But I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I just ride boats. I don't make them. I don't know. Was it with Rob Zombie? Yeah, I saw Alice Cooper live once with Rob Zombie. It was fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Jake the Snake and Randy Savage have a great feud in the early 90s. Can't wait to get to the 90s. Cannot wait. So here we go. Jake the Snake is coming down to the ring, flipping that mullet as he should with Alice Cooper. Love this. Love it. Jake the Snake actually slapped Miss Elizabeth. He's got good hair. Jake the Snake almost killed Randall Savage with his snake once. Yeah. Having live animals in the ring, no matter how good you are with them, like the dog, English bulldogs, or the snake. Not a good look. Not a huge fan of that. Especially snakes. Like live animals are so unpredictable, you know? Poor Randall Savage. Not a fan. Hi, Matthew. Love your profile picture. Edward Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. What's up? Okay. Yeah. So here's my thing with the Honky Tonk Man. Don't love the gimmick. I get it. You like Elvis. I don't love it. You know, very talented man. Don't love the Elvis thing. Never did, never will. Don't love it. Worst case of live animals in wrestling is the Kennel from Hell with Big Boss Man and Al Snow. I hate the Honky Tonk Man. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody tell me why I should like this Elvis thing. Tell me why. Elvis was mid. Elvis was mid. I'll agree with you. Like, why you would base your entire personality on your fandom of Elvis is fucking weird. Sorry. It's weird. Hate it. Hate it. Like, I get it. You're from Memphis. Mm-mm. You shouldn't. Exactly, Boston. When you're right, you're right. He's awful. And I'm glad Gunther beat his reign as longest IC champ, because then hopefully we can all forget about the Elvis impersonator. Hi. Hi. The Rock returned at SmackDown. Sure did. Really bored during that strike, I guess. Jake Roberts was a great heel, but with watch how disgusting his dad, Grizzly Smith. Oh, I know. I watched that one. I really would love to watch Jake the Snake Roberts, the documentary, but I like the whole family dynamic and the alcoholism and the droogs and all of that stuff and his mental health. I just don't think I can. It's so sad. But yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I watched that Dark Side of the Ring. We are pro wrestling. The reason is actually there's no reason to like Honky Tonk Man. Okay. I'm very glad that I'm not getting people arguing with me about that. I just can't fucking stand it. Sure did. That's how I feel about The Rock coming back. Yeah. Yes. Rocky. Yes. I like The Rock. Don't get me wrong. The Rock back in his day, you know, back in the 90s, 2000s, when The Rock was a thing, super cool, guys. But in 2023, when I watched him in The Tooth Fairy with my mom, you know, like I really didn't need to see him come out. Like, could have lived the rest of my life without The Rock coming back. Like, just be cool when you are cool. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor for tag team champions. Ooh, okay. I kind of F with that. Let's do that. The Rock is a thing forever. Absolutely. Yeah, he does Disney movies great. You know, like I love him in those movies. Fantastic. Amazing. But and him coming for a one-off SmackDown is great. Like come out, great pop, love it. Fantastic. Love it. I don't hate The Rock by any means. He's like in my top 20 probably. And he is fantastic. He is very talented. I really enjoy him. Don't get me wrong. But like if he's just going to come back like I was going to say if he's going to come back all the time I'm annoyed, but he's not. Like the strike's going to stop and we'll never see him again. You know, like it's fine. Your sarcasm is making me enjoy you more. I've had a really long weekend. I'm trying to be nice, and I am being nice. But like to sit here and tell me that, like, I don't know, The Rock coming back once in a while is fine. The Rock, if he's gonna come and take storylines from other people, then I just don't. You know, I just don't. After he asked us poor people for money with Oprah, bye. You're gonna ask us poors for money? I always wondered if Jake didn't have issues, how far he would have reached. That's the thing, because Jake the Snake Roberts that's a pretty big name as it is, but he had issues, right? Like he could have. You're right. Like he could have skyrocketed even farther than what he is. Like even if you ask non-wrestling fans, have you heard Jake the Snake? Most people are going to say yes. So imagine, yeah, like how far he really could have went if he didn't have the issues that he had. It's so sad. Honestly, his whole story makes me super sad. But wrestlers are people too. The honky tonk man reminds me. So this girl that I used to work with just got married earlier this year, and she got married in Vegas in a little white chapel with a drunk like Elvis impersonator. That's who the honky tonk man is. He's just like the drunk Elvis from the Flamingo on the Strip, you know? I don't love it. I do not love it. But he's good in the ring. This is actually a really good match. And I've seen him before. I just don't love the gimmick. Luchasaurus is not a person. Who's going to tell him? But actually, speaking of Luchasaurus, I did watch his episode, or not his episode, his season of, he was on Big Brother. The person behind Luchasaurus, not what I thought. Not what I thought. Let's just put it like that. He cries a lot. Just, you know, he should have. I wish he didn't go on that show, because now when I see Luchasaurus, I just think of the guy, like, good. Be a man in touch with your feelings and all that stuff. Love it. Good for you. But seeing how nerdy he was on that show and how much he cried over some girl he just met that week, and then seeing him as this like beast dinosaur, I'm like, not buying it, Austin. Not buying it. Finally, The Rock has come back. I can't do his voice. No, it's nice. If this was the only SmackDown that The Rock is going to come back for, that's great. I'm glad. I'm happy to see it. I even, that whole day, the next day, I brought out my Rock hat. I wore it to work. You know, great. I just don't want to see him at WrestleMania. Like, let's not do that. Like, let's not have him main event WrestleMania. I don't want that at all, personally. Did the honky tonk man just beat Jake the Snake? Absolutely not. I hate this. Just found out Austin Theory was a extra in Spider-Man. They really hate Austin Theory in the WWE. Woo-wee! I don't know who he pissed off backstage, but damn. Luchasaurus should drop the mask and become Creepy Matt. And simps over a girl who is never really that. Exactly, Boston Gamer. Like one of the twins. I remember watching that and being like, what the fuck? Like, what are you? Why are you crying, sir? Like, I'm glad. Show your emotions. It's very nice of you. But like, you just met her 3 days ago. But I guess that's how reality shows go. You just lose touch with reality and fall in love in 35 seconds. It's very odd. I still think of The Miz as the guy from the real world. That's the thing. They like pigeonhole themselves when they go on these reality shows. And then it's like, I can't see Luchasaurus as anything else but the guy that cried over a woman on Big Brother. And it just doesn't do anything for me. Honky Tonk Man was actually funny, and him and Jimmy Hart was entertaining. Yeah, I guess. I see where you're coming from, well-rounded Leo. I hate the Elvis thing. I was never a big fan of that gimmick. Rocklemania! I want a Rocklemania shirt. Liz from the Nolan Twins. I'm a huge Big Brother fan. Pause. Oh my God. I only watched that one because of Luchasaurus. Like, once I found out who Luchasaurus was, probably in AEW, I went back and watched it, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he crying over this girl? Like, what is happening? I turn into a 50-year-old woman when I watch that show. Oh my God. Are you going to watch The Bachelor with old people? Like The Golden Bachelor? I feel like you'll really like that. I don't know why. But you might. If you turn into a 50-year-old woman, you should watch The Golden Bachelor. We can watch it together. We can watch it like separately together and talk about it on stream. Watch The Golden Bachelor with me, Boston. I call Honky Tonk Man the Honky Donkey Man. The Honky Donkey Man. Like, that's not even funny, but it's so funny at the same time. The Honky Donkey Man's here. It's funny when he would diss Elvis during the promos. Like, do you like Elvis? Do you like Elvis or not? Hell no. Only Bachelor I ever got into is the one with Kenny King. And that was just, yeah, I watched that one too. I did. Come on. Come on. Come on. Watch it. It's just like 75-year-old women on The Bachelor. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Promise. John'l, hi. All right, so Jake the Snake lost to the frigging Honky Tonk Man. Embarrassing. I hate this. I hate this Wrestlemania more than I hate the second one. I hate it. I absolutely hate this. I will tell you how I really feel. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm being dramatic. Number 2 is way worse than this. The Golden Elite Bachelor would be finding a new creative team for... You really hate AEW, Boston. You really hate it. You should just not watch it anymore because you really don't like it. I'd watch that. Honky Donkey Man was what Santino Marella Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I forgot. Santino Marella called him the Honky Donkey Man. I totally forgot about that. The Honky Donkey Man. Oh, he is honestly the best. The best. I do not know what we are pro wrestling. The Honky Donkey Man. Oh, I'm so glad Santino Marella is in Impact because I fucking love that man. Embarrassing. Super embarrassing that he lost to the Honky Donkey Man. But yeah, I was being a little dramatic. This is not worse than the second one. This is not worse than the second. WrestleMania. That one right now. I'm putting together my list of my least favorite to first favorite WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40 obviously won't be on that list, or maybe I'll make it after that. I don't know. Anyways, but WrestleMania 2 so far is my least favorite. So I think it goes WrestleMania 2. Well, I don't know because I haven't watched this full one yet. But WrestleMania 2 is literally the worst WrestleMania. I don't hate it. I'm just disappointed as a fan who has dedicated years of his life to supporting that company for them. Oh, to them to be failing with how they are now. Just my opinion. I still have hope. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. Every company has their ups and downs, you know? But I mean, if we're going to be disappointed at anything, we should be more disappointed in Vinnie Mac coming back to the company, considering everything that he's done to women. But people don't care about that. They just care about how people are being booked, you know? It just feels a little gross. It just feels a little disgusting. I don't know. You love that handsome stud. Who? The honky donkey man? You better take that back, Matthew. I just feel like wrestling fans get upset about the wrong things, you know? Like people are like fighting in the comment section about Jade making her life better by going to WWE. Like, who cares, you know? You know? I don't know. It's like when Dexter was really good and then it became bad. It's like I dedicated years of my life to this, but now it's not good. So I just don't watch it anymore. You know? It's not that. It's just a show. It's okay, guys. We're gonna be okay, you know? Pro wrestling could just stop existing tomorrow and we would all live, you know? We would all survive. To whoever mentioned the honky tonky man, the only reason he ever had the IC title, let alone for a year, was WWF's way of taking a jab at Ricky Steamboat because he wanted 2 weeks off. Oh, yeah, he wanted 2 weeks off. Like, didn't his wife have a baby or something? And, like, they got really mad because he wanted to take time off. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Matthew Santino Morella. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love him. I don't know if he's a big study man, like you're saying, but I do love him. I love him a lot. John Shayna. Yeah, he wanted to be there for the birth. Imagine asking for time off to go have a child and your work says no, and then to spite you gives knockoff Elvis a belt for a year. Stop it. We are pro wrestling. At the end of the day, there's more important things in life than some stupid things in wrestling. Yeah, like I'm not going to get myself worked into a fucking funk about it. Like, you can love and hate things, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking show. And watching people get so fucking heated on Twitter, I'm just like so over it at this point. I just want to watch the show. I don't care how many people are in the crowd. I don't care how much money they're making. I don't care who goes where. It does not affect my bank account. Therefore, I'm not putting that much energy into it. If they want to pay me, I will, but I'm not getting paid. So I really don't care. I don't care anymore. I literally don't give a shit. I'm just going to watch what I want to watch and not watch what I don't want to watch. And that's pretty much it. Life's too short. Don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. I think Vince made Honky Tonky Man win so much because fans hated him so much. Maybe. I mean, that's a way to get a reaction out of the crowd. Oh, these are the bumblebees. Or not the bumblebees. The killer bees and the Iron Sheik. Sorry. The bumblebees. The bumblebees. Oh, they sure do. Sorry, I missed. I've gone years without watching WWE because how bad it got. I'm a professional wrestling fan, no company is safe from criticism. Absolutely. They're all bad in some ways, they're all good in some ways. And that's it. That's true. And some aren't bad and some aren't good in other ways. It just depends on like what you want out of pro wrestling, right? Some people like the chaos, some people like the grit, some people like more of the put together manufactured stuff. Some people like GCW because it's more hardcore. And it doesn't make it wrong or right. It's just what you want out of pro wrestling. And that's pretty much it. That's all. Doesn't matter at the end of the day, you know? We all like different things, and that's what makes life interesting. Some people hate Impact. Somehow. I don't know how. But some people do, and that's okay. That's okay too. At the end of the day, there's more important things in life, for sure. Yes, yes. Don't tell Tony Khan it's real to him, damn it. Exactly. Nobody tell Tony Khan. Don't be mean to Tony Khan. He's just the baby. He's just the baby. I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy Impact so much. It's not so much in the limelight. They stay away from the drama. And that's the thing. Like, I've spoken to people, again, that work in Impact. And, of course, they're not going to talk shit about their own company. Well, some people do. But what was I saying? Oh, apparently Impact, their backstage is very, like, kumbaya. And even when Alicia Edwards won the number one contender spot or whatever for the women's championship against Trinity, like they have a camera backstage and like all the women cheered for her and picked her up and popped champagne. It seems very like happy, you know? And that's why I love Impact, because they seem to support each other, blah, blah, blah. And it's just good product. And they stay out of the drama. And that's it. Killer bees. The killer bumblebees. I don't love them. Might take a pee break during this because this is just awful. And Kenny King. And Kenny King. Oh man, the fact that Kenny King lost his friggin' digital media championship belt so quickly and it was to Tommy Dreamer makes me fucking furious. Furious. I will always be, me too. I love Kenny King. He is the best. The best. He really is. I think Tony Khan and Vince are the same. They basically show wrestling like they like and don't really care what makes sense. It's the thing. It's like the whole David Meltzer thing. Like people get so angry like that he gives people 5-star matches here, but not here. It's like because it's bias. Everybody has a personal bias. And I don't care what school of fucking whatever his training is in whatever. I don't even know what he does well, let alone professionally. But it's all just personal bias. Even the wrestling that these people show is like, or stars that they want to push. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it comes back to the top guy in the company or the top guy that's, what am I? These friggin' bumblebee guys, these bumble motherfuckers. Your mom's a 5-star match. Meltzer likes Gilnady. I can't say that word, but I know what you're saying. That way he can say plans changed when you get something wrong. Yeah, I just don't really pay attention to him. The only person that I pay attention to in pro wrestling journalism is SRS. Sean Ross Sapp. And I'm sure, I'm sure he gets things wrong all the time too. And has his own personal bias, but he seems like a nice person at the end of the day. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he's always been super nice to me. And he doesn't seem to be a jerk. I don't know. Not that I've seen, at least. Honky Donkey Man refused to drop the IC belt to Randy Savage. Well, the Honky Donkey Man, I think we have all agreed on this stream that he is the worst. I think if I'm tallying up the votes correctly, we all hate him. So, and if you don't, then I don't know what to say. But MDB SRS is all right. Yeah, I don't know. He's always been super nice to me. And when I see his tweets, I don't want to. Oh my God! Andre the Giant is not blinking again. It's just backstage with Mean Gene, just like he's doing it again. Anybody want a peanut? Sap's nice to you for a reason. In reality, he's kind of a tool for various reasons. Huh? Daniel? Andre the Giant is there's something wrong with that man. I love him. I love him so much. No, but I don't know. I'm sure, everybody's a little bit of a tool in their own ways. I'm a bit of a tool too. Andre the Giant with an entire fucking bottle of champagne and it looks like a tiny bottle of water. I love it. I love it. Denise Salgula is the GOAT though. She's questionable. She's yeah. Yeah. After her Big Show interview, she can stay away from me. I mean, I'm sure she's a very nice person, but she can take her bad vibes away from me. Bad vibe. Bad vibes. MDB. Sorry. I'm sure she's a very nice person, but she gives me the bad vibes. Okay. The Black Panther shirt that Roddy Piper wears, if somebody could find that for me so I can buy it immediately. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Hold up. All right. Sorry. I'm back. Sometimes I just really need to pee. For some reason. I went to the store this morning because I needed like stuff to clean my house. And I got this. It doesn't look that big on camera, but it's fucking huge. So sorry. I need to pee. Sometimes when I watch Mick Foley match, I think about how incredible he's still alive with his brain intact. Same. I don't know. Sorry, Hulk Hogan was backstage just being himself. And I just. Yeah, Mick Foley, like, and even Terry Funk, like RIP, but how that man lived as long as he did is a miracle. Absolute miracle. I don't know how he did it. MDB, you're a very, am I? Okay, that's good because that's not how I thought I was coming across, to be completely honest. Sometimes my sarcasm can hit people in the wrong ways, so I apologize if it has been. Foley's a lot like Funk. He did ridiculously dumb things that damaged his body, but most likely spread it out and used Bum's card wisely. But getting out of bed was a bitch for Funk the older he got. Yeah, poor guy. Is it Beyond the Mat where it's like he says something about his knee and he's like, that's the good one, the one that barely. The knee that is shattered into a million pieces, and that's the good one. Like, poor guy. Poor Terry. Luna, Luna, Luna. That's me. That's me. You seem nice to me. I love, yeah, my sarcasm is pretty snarky, but at the end of the day, I'm not, I don't care about anything enough to actually be mean. Yeah, it's just how I speak. Some people don't like it, but that's fine. Yep, Beyond the Mat, they showed him rolling out of bed and it was a process. Beyond the Mat's my fave. I have that on VHS. I have it, Wrestling with Shadows and Beyond the Mat, and I will watch those soon on a Sunday or something. Hopefully. Because, I mean, I will. Just, I don't know when it'll be. Thank you. Just trying my best. Just trying my best. I don't actually know. I ran to the bathroom and now I don't know what I'm actually watching. Oh. Plus, I love how you say about and out. How do I say about and out? About. Do I say it Canadian? Sorry, I didn't realize that my face got this skinny. Andre the Giant is being rolled out. He's blinking now, so that's nice. Well-rounded Leo. Unpopular opinion. I actually like Nia Jax. What is an unpopular wrestling opinion you have? So first of all, I do like Nia Jax as well. I know people are like, oh, she injures people. Like, we're not watching wrestling. Of course, injuries happen. Big E, look what happened with him. Very sad. Shit happens. Shit always happens. It's fine. Nia Jax, what I'm not liking, I will say she's only been back for like the 2 episodes or whatever. I don't love what they're doing with her already. She's coming out and involving herself in women's matches. Like, just, I get it. You're here. Cool. women already don't get as much time as men, and now you're just gonna have Nia Jax come out and ruin Shayna Baszler's match. First of all, I hate what they're doing with Shayna Baszler. Like they had the whole thing with Ronda Rousey, and now they're just putting over somebody else. Don't love it. Whatever. Bye. But I really hope they do something better with Nia Jax. I am looking at Nia Jax with fresh eyeballs, like I said. But so far, come on, let's do something else. Let's actually give her a storyline that isn't her just coming out and squashing people, because I just don't love it. Some people do. That's great. Bye. But my unpopular wrestling opinion is we need to bring back Vince Russo. Said it before. Say it again. It's unpopular, but it's not a hidden idea that I have. You see it. You say it like a Canadian. Good. I would like to keep my Canadian accent, please. It was sad that Andre's knees were so shot that he had to ride a motorized mini ring out for the match. I think that's like a thing that they do. About and out is a myth. Canadians were not from North Dakota. We're not from Fargo, Minnesota, eh? It's not ballet, people. Yeah, exactly. It's pro wrestling. People are going to get injured. It happens. Nia Jax isn't as bad as everybody says she is. Like, people are being a little dramatic when it comes to her, I think, personally. Like, people are allowed to not like her, but to say that she's this menace to society that goes out to injure people on purpose is insane. Crazy. Like, leave the poor woman alone. That being said, looking at her fresh eyes, let's pretend Nia Jax has never been in the WWE before. Her coming out and just squashing people that are already in a match, don't love it. Like, I hope they move on from this because I'm already sick of it. These darn Canadian stereotypes. Now, rustle me up with some poutine and maple syrup and maybe a mousse. So the thing is, like, the whole maple syrup thing, like, I get it, I guess, but I think I've eaten maple syrup like twice in my entire life, and I don't even like it. You got maple syrup cookies and everything. Ugh. Okay, so now we're on to the match that is Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has a dump truck. Holy. Thought I'd let you guys know that ass is huge. Very important commentary from me. Hulk Hogan got a dump truck. What upsets me about this generation is they forget Terry Funk was more than a hardcore. Terry was a great technical wrestler when he was young. That's. Oh! You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Dumps like a truck. Truck. That's like what? Hogan, move your butt. Butt. I've lost my fucking mind. So yeah, Hulk Hogan always makes me want a hot dog. That, the yellow and red. Oh, wonder if I think I have hot dogs. Chicken dogs in the fridge with my chicken bologna. Everything's fucking chicken in my house. Hulk Hogan having a dumpy wasn't on my card. Welcome. Maybe every WrestleMania until they get like good, I'll just like rate their dumps. Up their dumps. Somebody please help. Lost my fucking mind. So I won't do that. I promise. Rating dumps from WrestleMania. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this match sucks already. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, not my favorite kind of match. He took steroid shots in the butt cheeks. So perhaps that made him mega power with the mega butt. Yeah, maybe he just has swollen cheeks. Maybe that's what's going on. Rate those down. Rate them. I'm way too 10 for this. Woo! Oh my God. Gotta make this interesting somehow. Man, Hulk Hogan was already losing his hair by like Wrestlemania II. Andre the Giant just picks him up by the friggin' back of his pants. Gotta love it. Rate them dumps. I need more friends that like wrestling, you know? So I'd really like to do a wrestling theme for Halloween. Maybe I'll just do it on my own. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, it was copious amounts of roids. They made premature balding. It's kind of sad. Because Hulk Hogan's not even like that. Like, look at me sitting here, fucking haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks talking about somebody's body type. But like, I don't really feel like he needed to do roids, you know? Hulk Hogan has been balding his whole. He just came out bald, and it just never really came in, you know. I hate when Vince. I hate Vince as a writer, but I enjoy him as a character on WCW TV in 2000. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Vince Russo had a lot of bad ideas, but his good ideas, A1. Andre was trying to see that dumpy just right up to the eyeballs. Oh my God. We're all broken. We're just this stream has turned into the Misfit toys, you know? We're just talking about Hulk Hogan's dumpy. Man. Who would I even want to be for Halloween? Macho Man? I think I'm being Cowboy Barbie for Halloween. I know that's not very exciting, but a bunch of girls from my work want to do different Barbies. And of course, I was going to pick Western Barbie. So, not very exciting. Not very spooky girl season of me, but Dumpy Mania, Wrestlemania III, Dumpy Mania. Cowboy Barbie. Yeah, like I have this whole outfit picked out. It's like all pink. I got pink cowboy boots. Trash Barbie seems to be popular right now. I'm Trash Barbie every day of my life. You know, that's like a Monday through Sunday thing. So like I gotta kind of change it up for Halloween, I guess. Imagine Russo and Riddle having a conversation. It would set the Guinness World Book of World Records for most amount of bro in 60 seconds. Bro. Whatever happened to Riddle? Is he gone? Did he get fired? Trash Barbie. Barbie of the double wide trailer. Oh, maybe I should be Trailer Park Barbie. Again, that's kind of like my aesthetic, though. Trailer Park Barbie is kind of my thing. I don't know. I should switch it up a little bit. Oh, sir, that is nothing to joke about, even though he's probably not telling the truth. But he might be lying about that a little bit. But he might not be, so I don't want to joke about it. But I don't know. I don't know what happened in that airport, but oh, I just punched my mic by an accident. Well-rounded Leo. You're a Leo, or is your name Leo? This match is all about story and not in ring work. It shows how long. It shows as long as you're over, you really don't have to do much in the ring. Yeah, that's fair. They're doing very little to pique my interest. That's what the reports said. Did the reports actually say? Did they actually do the rhyme though? Because that's not. You're going to hell in a handbasket. Just to let you know. That's. You're going to be delivered. For Flash. You know what? The more I eat this, the more I realize it just tastes like baby food. Like I made this myself. I kind of just made baby food. Andre the Giant can't even take 4 steps. You know? In a handbasket, sir. This match is god awful. You know what's better than this match? Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett in a Texas Chainsaw match when Leatherface came out is better than this. You can't even change my mind. You cannot change my mind. Because this is god awful. You know what this match needs? More Vince Russo. And more Hogan's Dumpy. That was the best part of this match, was realizing that dump truck. That's what I think I drank way too much coffee before I got on this stream. Watch out, Gerber baby. Luna's coming. Wait, who's the Gerber baby? Who were we calling the Gerber baby? We were calling somebody the Gerber baby earlier. This match needs more dumpies. This match needs, like, I mean, before her time, but we need, like, Sable to come out and make this interesting because I'm over it. Can't wait to see the comment section of the review on your channel. How dare you have a different opinion than, how dare you? How dare you not like this mediocre match with men that can't even walk 3 steps? How dare you? Oh, right, because Hogan body slams Andre the Giant. Not very well, may I add. Like, Hulk Hogan beating Andre the... Like, I get it. But, like, okay, Andre the Giant can't even walk. Of course you're going to beat him. Like, yeah, obviously. This is like Hulk Hogan beating me and people cheering. Like, obviously he was going to fucking win. Like... Hello? Is this thing on? Sable had the puppies, not the dumpy. Yeah, very true. They were trying to work around Andre's limitations by that he had somewhere around 7 surgeries. Exactly. Yeah, dude, I'm hungry. This is all I've eaten today. Me and my baby food. I'm done. What are those videos called? Like the AMSR or whatever? That's what I'm doing right now. We are pro wrestling, says Daniel Price, and Andre had back surgery. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have been having the match. You know, like maybe this shouldn't have happened. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but that was crap. That was really bad. ASMR, yeah, with my scraping of my baby food jar. Why are people throwing garbage at him? Oh my god, this is just, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. Iconic. History. But that was the main event of a WrestleMania at some point, you know, in 1987. Yep. That happened. Oh, Leo, you're a Pisces. That's nice. I'm a Cancer, so we'd probably be really good friends. People loved Hulk Hogan in the 80s, though, you know? So he's got dumps like a truck. But yeah, no, like I'm sure there's great storytelling there. Beautiful. Body slammed the big man. But not my faves. Not my favesies. I'm an Aquarius, not like anyone asked. I'm asking all of you. I want to know what all of you are. To see. Oh, you're a Gemini. My best friend for a long time was a Gemini. Hogan had way more trash thrown at him when he went heel and joined NWO. Perfect. See. Oh, he's thanking God. Good job. Good job, buddy. Thank God. That was great. That was WrestleMania 3. So I've heard WrestleMania 4 and 5 are worse. So next WrestleMania 4, I'm going to drink even more coffee than I did this time. I'm going to have a whole pot and a half going. And I'm just going to crack out even harder than I did in this one. Because this WrestleMania went by really fast because I just drank so much coffee. I forgot where I was. So thank God for the dumpy. Please, I don't know what you do for a living, MDB, but make that shirt. If you make shirts, if you've ever made a shirt, please make me that shirt. Make a thank God for that dumpy with Hulk Hogan's face on the back. Please, somebody make me that shirt. I will pay you so much money. I will pay you so much money to make that shirt. WrestleMania 4 has 16. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, right? For real? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, this has close to that. So much coffee and baby. So much coffee and pureed baby food. Oh my God. I literally, if you act, you know what? There's a store called Bang On in Toronto, and they make shirts. What was the quote? Thank God for that dumpy with Hulk Hogan's face on the back. I'm making that shirt. I can make it. If you don't make shirts, I'll make it. I will go to Bang On and see how much it will be for that shirt. I'm going to make it a crop top. Thank God for that dumpy and Hulk Hogan on the back. Oh, I'm so excited. That is a shirt that I need. I also need to make a shirt that says Terry Funk ain't wear no goddamn mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. I should not be drinking this much coffee. Hell, WrestleMania's 4 to 7 have no less than 14 matches on each card. Bang on the jump piece. Can't wait. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, be thankful for the junk in the trunk. I hope for the rest of your life when you see Hulk Hogan, you just think about his dumpy for the rest of your life, all of you. Hulk Hogan was a heel during the match. Andre should have gotten the title shot before this. You're a mouthpiece. MDV, you're on my level of just losing our fucking minds. Dumpy Mania running wild. I have so many shirts I have to make. I'm going to be broke with the fucking dumpy shirts. Woo! Oh, lost my damn mind. Okay, well, that's the end of WrestleMania 3. I will be back for WrestleMania 4. Probably on Tuesday again, and then I'm going to figure out some other days. I'm going to look at the pay-per-view list that Mr. KJ so kindly put together so I can figure out what days I can come back for WrestleMania 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all of them until the day that I die. But yes, thank you for joining. Oh yes, 10 out of don't lie. We are pro wrestling. Don't lie. You just watched me crack out for 2.5 hours. I'm losing my fucking mind. Don't egg me on with the 10 out of 10 stream. And yes, don't forget to join the live chat tonight for NXT tonight. NXT looks like it's been really great lately. Love it. Gonna be good. Join Big Nick, I think, and KJ. Wednesday, they'll be on for Dynamite. And then Thursday, it'll be me and Anthony for Impact 1000, the second half of that. See who gets what briefcase for Feast or Fired. I will actually be on at 8 p.m. because I'm not working on Thursday, so I will be here. I won't get trapped in traffic, so that's good. Friday is all the things, and it just keeps going and going and going like that. And yeah, like, subscribe, tell a friend, all that stuff. Oh my God. I might have to keep coming back. Honestly, I think you might, because you just like put my energy at a 10 and I just lost my fucking mind. So thank you. I need that. Just think this boring match made way more than any match today. I don't care about the money. I had to sit through that. Pisces, Leo. Impact 1000.5. Exactly. It's Steiner math. Steiner math. But anyways, yes, come back tonight, NXT, and also me and Anthony will be back on Thursday for the Steiner Math 1000 Impact. See ya later.